Good evening, Engineer Loco. As you know, my name is Dr. Rollins,
Evening.
and today it's going to be a very easy interview. This is my channel that I've been working on, and we are currently about 1,888 subscribers. And the idea is to see how we can let people outside the world understand our experiences at sea, to see the beauty of working offshore, and to let the younger generation who are interested in taking this path, either becoming captain, engineer, medical doctor who work at rig, whatsoever jobs they are looking at to do at sea, be it in the oil and gas or in the marine sector, we can be a guide to them. So that is, these are some of the goals why I came up with, why I started interviewing people who are working at sea. So, engineer, could you introduce yourself briefly to us?
Okay, my name is Engineer James Oloko. Currently, I'm a welder on board a multipurpose offshore construction vessel that is currently in operation in the Nigerian waters.
Oh, thank you very much. One other question we'll ask. So, tell us what actually motivated you. How did your journey start? How did your journey start? How did you end up working offshore? Could you just tell us a little bit about your background?
Okay. First of all, after my secondary school, I went into vocational training to learn professional welding fabrication for 4 years. After that, as a welder, I went to a university in Nigeria to study mechanical engineering for 5 years. And after that, when I came out, I already knew there was money in oil and gas. So I had to venture into the industry. I got full time by 2023. I got all my documents ready, wrote some tests with the company, and got my first trial in a production unit as a mechanical technician. Then after that, I got another job again with another company in Lagos as a welder, full-time welder. So we started the rotation, I think, in 2023, and we are still here till date.
Oh, interesting. Your background is quite interesting. You went to vocational training to become a certified plumber, and then you went to the university to do mechanical engineering. That means you are a plumber by background and a mechanical engineer. The education is quite interesting. So far, so good. Engineer Loco, how have you
sorry,
been?
not plumber, welder, not plumber,
Oh,
welder.
sorry, very well. So you did you did welding in your vocational training. Then you went to the university to do engineering.
Yes, for 4 years.
That's quite interesting. You are certified in both ways, and currently you are working as a full-time welder in the oil and gas industry. So, engineer, looking at this, what would you tell people who have never been to offshore? What would you tell them about your experience or your experience?
Okay. The first thing I will tell them is the the isolation, in offshore company, in offshore duties is too much. Expect to be isolated, expect to be alone most of the time. In short, all the time, all the time. The biggest experience here is isolation. You experience isolation every part of the way.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Yes, even me, while working in the industry as a medical doctor before I relocated, being away from your family, is actually very challenging. You can't go out to drink beer, you can't see your friend, the social life is not there. If you're a Christian, a Muslim, you can't go to a religious gathering. Although we do all of this while at sea, but we are actually isolated. So one other question I will ask you is, what is life on board like? How does it feel being on board? What is life on board like? How do you people even live while you are offshore? Tell me, I'm a layman, I've not been offshore before. How do you guys live?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Being offshore is coming to know yourself better. When
Okay.
you are at your most isolated time in your life, where you will be alone, where you have to think without the influence of anything or anybody. The most important thing is that everybody here offshore are professionals. So you have to be you have to act professionally at all time. At all time, you have to be
Interesting.
in your highest level of mentality. There's no extra pathway, there's no shortcut out of it. You have to see the real self, like your real being will come out at that time.
Okay, that's interesting. Basically, you're telling us that while you are at sea, you have to be emotionally stable. Your mental health needs to be clear. There should be clarity because the place does not permit mistake. It's a very high risk environment. Now, looking at your experience so far, how you have worked, the many companies you have worked with, working with multinational, working with people of various backgrounds, what have you learned from working with people from different countries, different
Yeah,
nationalities? That thing you have learned.
Blackie, Blackie, just start your nonsense game.
Okay. Uh, you have to learn how to exercise patience to work with people from other backgrounds. You have
Ah,
to make sure you are always in your best form because any simple mistake like this, you are hurting yourself and you're hurting the next person. So you have to be your brother's keeper and watch out for others.
Thank you very much. I know you are quite busy.
Okay, can you
I'm
hear
going
me?
to ask you one
Okay,
more
can you hear me?
question.
Let, let, let's pause. Let's pause.
don't talk with you, because scatter the meeting. You hear yourself.
I understand your colleague is there.
No
It's
problem.
quite not easy. So I'm going to ask you one last question
Rollins.
before we go.
Ah,
And the question is
Rollins,
going
they
to
have
be,
now. Oh, that one, you in London. You in London, oh, that one, Rollins. It's this up now.
Guy, calm down
Now,
now.
they calm down. It's Rollins, we don't jackpot. He
you
jackpot.
just try
You
to,
forget us here.
yeah.
Say they smile for DP.
Yeah, how have you been,
I'm
bro?
Okay, show
Show
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah. No,
Show
no.
yourself.
Doctor, I think
Okay,
I should go and
okay,
study more for this class.
okay. One last question. The question is, let's assume the younger generation who are interested in doing any kind of job in offshore. Maybe they want to become engineer. Maybe they want to take care of the store, like the store man, my very good friend who is there, is in charge of a lot of things when it comes to logistics in the oil and gas. You are a certified welder. What is your advice for the younger generation who are looking to take part to follow this your path?
Mm, they should keep trying. They should not give up. No matter how difficult it is for them to get a link or get a part, they shouldn't give up. They should just keep trying. It's possible. If it's possible for us, it can still be possible for them. Because these days
Okay.
now, when they try a little bit and don't get the agent or get the right paths to enter the industry, they give up easily. So they should keep pressing. It's possible.
Thank you very much. Perseverance, what you're trying to let us know that perseverance is very important. I still remember while working in the industry, I remember doing a particular training that cost me a lot of money, and I didn't get a job with that particular training for over a year. It was after 1 year that I later got job, and within one, in fact, my 1 month payment was able to pay for the bill. But the point here is we need to be, as younger generation who like to come to the industry, they need to be prepared in terms of either education, either vocational training, get their papers ready, and have the right connection. So, Engineer Loco, I want to say very thank you for your time. We are going to host a better meeting where you talk to us about other things. And my regards to my very good friend, whose face is showing in the video, he works as a logistics person in the oil and gas. And hopefully, we are going to have a session with him where he also will talk to us about his experience in the industry. One love, brothers. Thank you very much for this. When the video is done, you guys will see it. Thank you very much. Yeah, bye.
Thank you, boss. Although he has blown my interview.